street when all I had went up in flames, burning only dark remains. I cover up every part of my skin, oh, 'cause I don't like the person within, oh. I know I'm the one to blame. All I can do is take the shame, oh. Do we say goodbye? Refuse to question why. I'm too sad to say I'm sorry, so lie and pretend that you're okay. Swear that you will stay. Keep trying for one day. Whoa, I'm sick of all these lies. Don't care if I capsize. There's nothing left for me to hide. Don't wanna live a lie. Too many lows, too many highs, too many things to criticize. So I leave it all behind. Don't wanna live a lie. Sick of all these lies. Don't care if I capsize. Oh no.
I'm headed to the bottom of the bottle. I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got in bed, I probably went it away. I'm f***ing okay, I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck in for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Yeah. Rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million cause that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family, from a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Oh my devil, when I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, stop. Steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. From the stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. My team really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. Slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till the diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a god. Mass whole place, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down, trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Oh my devil, when I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, stop. Steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. From the stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. My team really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head, because there are so many things that I left unsaid. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that is not reality. If you are echoing around inside these parallel dimensions all alone, now I'll find you in my dreams. My heart rages around like an ocean in my head. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that is not reality. If you are echoing around inside these parallel dimensions all alone, now I'll find you in my dreams. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that is not reality. Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly, and I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. I hate all this overthinking. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver, no more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar, bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. Oh no. Lock away your last, I don't need it. Throw away your life, it's unrequited. You don't deceive me, I see very small screen. Throw away your life.
Who else is here? Who's coming? Okay. the match, let's bring in some questions from the chat. What are you guys doing on Sunday? Playing? I know XP is grinding to master. XP, did you reach master already? Other than that, we don't know. Let's see who's all in the chat. Jinbei is I think that is Jinbei, right? Then we see Erase, all pro players in the chat.
Hello, hello,
Hello.
hello.
Hi,
Start.
hi.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just logging in. Sorry, guys, for the wait. But yeah, we are here with the fun weekend going in. We have very good matches today.
Yeah. So we have Aero as well here. So we have seen, you saw the bans. It's Brom, Lucian, Kong, and Gragas and Akali. I missed the last one.
Yeah, pretty standard bans coming in. At this point, Gragas and Lucian are pretty perma banned. Akali is also, Zac is a pretty good player. Not Zac, sorry. The Baron laner for the me and my boys is pretty good player on Akali.
Yeah, I've invited you into the lobby. Switch with whoever Ishan plays, I think it is.
Yeah.
So we are ready to start. It's going to be Brom, Ziggs, Wukong, Gragas, Akali, and what was the last one? Lucian. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to be starting soon.
And I think Ziggs is also pretty interesting ban. I think we might see some more of MF. I've been playing MF lots with the new items, and I think her crit potential is pretty good with new items coming in. So we might see some interesting picks right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so both the teams are doing their bans perfectly. Not did they ban Wukong?
Yeah.
Was the Wukong banned?
Okay,
Wukong
Dragon 6 was banned, and these two.
Wukong, Akali, and Brom.
I think they missed Lush is one of the bans, but it's fine. We have Aphelion go locking in for the first pick. The Galio
and I think the Yasuo is not banned, and I think they might go for Yasuo, because Ishan plays is pretty comfortable on Yasuo, so they might be going towards Yasuo if they get the chance to.
I mean, I'm almost 99% sure he's going to lock in the Yasuo.
Right?
Seriously. And Twigs might be going in, Sid PvP might be going in for Malphite or some combo. So
yeah, Gragas, Malphite, both.
Gragas is banned, right?
Gragas is banned.
Yep. So yeah, we see good prediction coming up. Renekton and Yasuo. Oh, he's actually switching over to the Diana. My bad. Our bad.
Okay, but it was interesting, right? Because Sid has shown that he can play that top Wukong also. So they had comp going towards it. So even Wukong can be played top and jungle also. So that's a flex there. Even I think Sid can play Yasuo also. So that flex is also there. But I think they are going to go towards Diana because she is pretty strong in the game. But I think Yasuo not being there, Yoshirin picks it up as soon as possible, and also getting this grave. So I think fun time right now.
I mean, but yeah, they don't have any. Like, they're just going to be very weak against the Randuins, and this is a pro game. So picking 3 crit champions against, so much
yeah.
I don't think it's that good as well. But obviously they have a full AD comp right now. I mean, not counting the damage from the AP, from the
AP side of Corki. Yeah, I think they might be counting on that only because AP Varus is not in the meta, if I say so myself. But I think also this Kaisa and Camille also makes lot of sense. All the champions, if you see, are pretty similar to last week what they picked. And I think last week they had Ezreal with as a ADC, but I think Kaisa fits the bill perfectly in this composition because she can also dive in. As soon as Camille Galio hits, she can also dive into the backline and just destroy the comp completely.
Yep, true. I mean, Oni-chan has the Battle Academy as grave skin, which I've been asking from everyone. Come on, guys, give me the grave skin. This is so cool. I'm going to be obviously focusing on that part of the gameplay because Graves is
Yeah.
one of my favorites. But I have been playing Graves in rank, and I have played like 9 games of rank, 19 games of rank this season almost, I think. And I've
Yeah.
demoted myself to platinum just playing Graves.
Okay.
So it's not
I think
working out in solo queue, but let's see if I have not started playing with the other people. So
yeah.
anyone in the chat who wants to boost me, please help me out.
Yeah, same here, same here. Like Arrow 101 hashtag 201024. Feel free to add me and boost me. But I think people don't know how to play around Graves, right?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, yeah. That's exactly the point I was going to make. See, they just don't take extended fights. They go in, do all in, and then they just don't do anything after that. So
Yeah.
that's the
Then
issue.
burst compositions have been the name of the game for Wildrift for long amount of time. So utility focused junglers are pretty normal to see in Wildrift, and like carry junglers, farming junglers has not been a name of the game in the
Dude,
most of
and
the Wildrift scene.
yeah, and in solo queue, everybody wants to play ADC now. So
Yeah.
last match I had a Vayne Baron lane. I played Graves jungle, and they picked Lucian and Senna in the bottom
Oh,
lane.
oh my God. I had one of the games like that, and it's so cancer. But yeah, I think we should come back to the games, and yeah, we see normal things happening on the Rift. Is bot lane mostly Kaisa having some priority in the early game, but after level 2, mostly Rakan is going to threaten that engage onto the Kaisa and try to one shot with the help of Corki. And yeah, Graves just doing his normal pathing, red to blue. Fiora pushing in the top, and also this Yasuo trying to push mid game, so he can try to roam mid game and try to create pressure somewhere else.
A fight might be breaking out in the river. The Yasuo is here. The Galio gets a 3-man taunt here, but he's going to get melted soon. He escapes. Exhaust has been used on this Diana. Rakan is going in. The Yasuo gets the airborne, and he gets the first blood. Camille is now following up. They have the font of life gunning down. The Graves has another auto attack. Camille gets a passive. One more auto attack. Graves gets another kill. Yasuo gets another kill here. No, the Corki gets a kill on the Kai'Sa. Galio is almost 1 HP. One more Q from this Rakan, or the W will get it. And they get 4 quick kills in succession for the first Scuttle. You're playing against a very strong early game. Yasuo, Graves, Kai'Sa. You screwed up pretty badly.
Corki.
Yeah, Corki, my bad. Corki, my bad. Yeah. So they get so much ahead. This Graves
Oh
already
my
leading
God,
down with
Star.
the one kill and 2 assists.
Yeah, and as you mentioned that taking that prolonged fight versus Graves is so good, and I think Fiora is going to kill this Renekton right now.
Yep, Renekton is on 1 HP, but he gets the stun here. Ignite ticking down, but the Fiora makes it out alive. So 5-0 for
Yeah,
the side of me and the boys. But the Camille comes and just gets the last second kill here. Clean up,
yeah, I
clean up duty.
Yeah, I think last fight it was. I think that stun from Galio was so clutch, but I think there was no follow up. Like even if they had Diana doesn't have ultimate to go in, so it was pretty useless stun coming out of Galio, and Galio early game is going to be very squishy against a full AD comp like this. So yeah, it was just GG from the red side.
Yep. Someone let me and the boys know that you're not going to complete Senna's mission here. Look at the red side. There's 4 wards in the enemy jungle.
They know what's happening in the red side of the blue team's jungle, because they have so much. Like, I think they can know if they are going to get gang 30 seconds before even the gang happens, because they had so much vision. But I think both the wards have expired right now. So yeah, they are just going to back off with the farm they have created.
Yep.
Renekton got poked a bit. Sorry, Rakan.
Yeah, 4 minutes coming into play. The first 2 objectives are spawning soon. It's going to be the Mountain Dragon and the Rift Herald. Very good for both teams. I think obviously useful for the side of me and the boys, because they already have a 5-1 lead. Corki resetting
And
together
I
is
think
passive
this
incoming.
Yeah, and I think this dragon is going to be very important for both teams. And they both will be looking to fight, but I think red side is going to come in very strong. and I think they might just give up this Drake and try to look something else on the map. But Renekton is going to move right now, so different happening.
Yep, Rakan obviously very good for the Graves because he can delay the fights, he can continue to give the font of life for getting the procs and getting some heals off.
I think Fiora is going to kill this Renekton again. Under tower she goes, and I think that's a GG from Fiora.
Rakan getting a charm in the dragon pit, the Galio ult coming in, the Corki goes in, uses the package and comes out immediately. Diana 3-man ult coming in, but the Yasuo has one more Q to kill his Diana, doesn't kill him. One more auto attack and he gets him. And now the team members, coming against the dragon here, focusing on the dragon and leaving his teammates. But yep, it's another 2 kills for me and the boys. And now they're looking forward to get the rift as well. Mountain Dragon secured by Camille. Fiora kills the Renekton and 2 more kills in the mid lane.
They are going to get this rift tile pretty easily, and I think they have
going on in the bottom lane as well. Rakan is on half an HP. Camille W gets him completely, and a kill coming in. There's too much action going on all sides. I think both teams have come out with swords blazing this time.
They just want to play for that. They don't want to play for any kind of macro. They just want to go and kill people. But yeah, I think this tower is going to go down pretty easily if Graves has come to the rescue. But yeah, it's going to go down anyways.
Graves going in, third kill. Galio walking in, getting a 3-man taunt here, but he's too low. Diana getting a kill here. One more auto attack will kill the Galio as well. The Diana goes in again, gets a double kill. Now Yasuo is there, Rakan is there. They might be able to get the Diana. One more Q from the Yasuo, gets it. Galio goes back in for some reason. He is airborne. Yasuo, Asaki, and gets the kill. Now the Kaisa is dead as well. This Yasuo is just smashing. He's unstoppable. He's already 503. He has the Solari charge blade completely.
And yeah, this Fiora is going to kill Renekton again. My god, this Renekton, I think he might have forgot how to play Renekton versus Fiora, because that is the third solo kill coming out of Fiora in this Baron lane, sorry.
Yeah. So at this point,
yeah, go ahead.
At this point, it's looking already. There's a 2,000 gold lead, and a Rift Herald and a tower. They have tried to lock, match back, but then the Fiora is already very fed. She has the Triforce complete as well, and now Nawori's quick blood is completed on Graves for some reason. First item, we can see that scaling is definitely very, very good.
Yeah. But I think they just need to, like, Aphelion has a very good team fighting comp, so they just need to fight together. They just need to fight on same wavelength, which is not happening because what we saw is they just trying to go one by one and getting killed like one by one. I think if they all went in together, Camille not backing off at the same time, the Kai's backed off, they might have got that 2 kills also, which Diana tried to go for.
True. Diana went and died, then Galio came back and died as well.
And yeah, this Fiora is going to die because the Camille just she just used her ultimate on her, so her inside the ultimate is going to get a kill pretty easily.
Yep, they're trying to make a comeback here. It's 11-5 now. The sun goes in, knocks up the Galio. Tower is being clutched by this Renekton and Camille on the Baron lane. Mid lane towers are in focus right now. 2 towers on the side of Aphelion. They have the better macro. They have 2 turrets. They have the dragon as well. But they are behind on the kill. Somehow ahead in gold.
Yeah, I think
of the macro.
Yeah, even if we see like so much good me and my boys playing in the early game, getting so many kills. But we are seeing that Aphelion right now are out macroing them. Even with Rift Herald in the pocket, they haven't got a single tower. But Aphelion have got both the outer towers, and they're going to try to open this mid tower up. They can try to roam around the map freely. They are going to have so much roam potential when this mid tower goes out.
But in a river fight, it's obviously going to go towards me and the boys now because their item spikes have been completed. But the Camille is on full. It's ready now. It's ready now.
Yeah, it's going to be ready.
In for a fight soon. Corki has the package as well.
Isa's Q is also ready.
Yeah. It's on 2000 HP, 1000. There's a steal might be coming in, but no, the Camille doesn't get the dragon this time. He's exhausted, he's stuck in the pit, he has an ult to try to escape, but he's going to get stamped and melted by this Corki. They get the mid lane tower for the dragons and the loss of a death from from Camille.
Yeah, I think even if Diana went in there, right? I think they would have tried to get a single kill out there. But I think trading mid tower for a dragon, which you don't need at this moment, is going to be okay for Aphelion to come
And
in.
coming in, 3-man ult. Galio is jumping back in. The Fiora is there, but he's going to get might be busted down. Taunt is being blocked by the shield. Parry, and now the Yasuo is dead to this Renekton. Renekton gets a double kill thanks to all the tower gold he has got recently. And now one more kill coming in, and death coming in for Fiora as well. Galio getting a single kill, 2 kills from Renekton. Now Renekton seems to be coming back. He has forgotten to play, but he knows how to play with his team, and that is all
Yeah,
it required. They seem to be starting the Baron already. It's already bursting down to 3.
bursting down.
Almost over. Aphelion gets the Baron as well, and now they're solidly in a 5,000 gold lead.
Yeah, and I
Handling all
think
the outer
I
turrets.
think the game itself around on his head right now, because I think even if so much early game potential me and my boys showed with the comp, but I think they just got out macroed, to be honest. Like, trading mid tower for that dragon, taking that fight with the Galio flashing in and taunting 4 people was so clutch. I think if we see, execution is not on the side of me and my boys, and if Aphelion executes like this again and again, they might be going to try to take this win out.
Knockup coming on is coming. Camille dodges it with his ult. The charm is coming in on the Rakan. Camille escapes. Very, very good use of his ultimate to dodge the knockup from Rakan. And now kill coming in the mid lane as well. In the Diana ult on the Corki. And now they have the Baron pushing in a full cannon into the mid lane tower. It's definitely 10 to 12 now and going in favor of Aphelion. Fiora uses her ult, is on 1 HP. Gets the kill. Kaisa gets the kill as well. It's 12 to 12. They've already localized the loss they've got before, and the mid lane inhib tower is down at 11 minutes.
And I think this game has completely turned we saw so much good game coming out of me and my boys, but I think Puro has been clutch with this pick, man. Like, I think Galio playing out of his mind in this game, like having so much team fighting, team fight coming out, and I think red team is refused to surrender. So for sure.
Yep, and one more kill came out, and while you were discussing on the Yasuo, at this point Yasuo, all the gold which he had got in the early game is going off because he has given 2 big shutdowns. Now Corki is desperately trying to save the base from 2 inhibs down, and now all the jungle, all the lanes are in Aphelion's control now. Even with the Yasuo Rakan combo, they seem to be still losing. Which is, I mean, sad to see the Graves losing for me personally. But do you think they have chance of a comeback? You know?
Sorry. I was muted, but yeah, I think the comeback potential is very low here because I think this Graves is going to get bursted down with by this Rakan. Renekton.
And he escaped from half
He is okay. Yeah, with the last tick of Ignite, he didn't get it. But yeah, I think it's a very low potential because Camille has scaled up, Kaisa has scaled up, Diana has scaled up. So I don't think the is on right now. But yeah, you never know with the Yasuo and Rakan being there. One good wombo combo can change everything. But Renekton is knocking on the doors right now.
Yep, they get the Infernal Dragon as well. The taunt comes in on just the Rakan. The Rakan is able to make his way out.
Don't walk into that.
He's bursting down this Camille pretty hard. Renekton already trying to go inside the base and trying to end. He gets the dash in. The Yasuo might be getting a big airborne here. Charm comes in. Knockup comes in. Yasuo gets an ult. The Corki gets a kill on the kill on. But the Camille, the Diana are jumping in the backline and getting the kill. Fiora has his ult on, but then they have the Zonian to escape. Kaisa getting another kill. They have, I think they're going to end this game at this point.
Yeah, that was the only possible way where Puro going into 5-man was just big. But I think they just walk away with it because there was so huge of a goal lead. But I think yes, Aphelion has played this game to be to a perfection. after the losing early game pretty hard.
Yep. I mean, there was such a turn, right? It was such a big turn from their side. They lost. They were so behind. They were 5-1. They were 5-0, and then Camille got a kill on the
Yeah,
Sierra. At that point, they were so behind. They lost the first dragon as well. And now you
yeah.
see, it was such an amazing play.
I think that taking of the towers, which they did, prioritizing tower over everything else, was, I think, the factor which turned out to be good for them, because as soon as this Kaisa and Diana got some items under them, they just did a huge amount of damage in the team fight, and I think that was one of the cases, uh, which fucked up the team going forward. The red team.
Definitely, definitely. So now we'll be able to see game two whether the big throw has affected me and the boys severely. Let's see what happens. I think Puro definitely clutched no MVP for that match.
Yeah, I
Gabby.
think I think Puro. Yeah, Puro. As I said in the game, also Puro with the engages, man. Like, he tried so hard and succeeded in doing the engages, which was the clutch factor. And I think, yeah, if they play like this again, team fighting together on the same wavelength, on the same page, I think they might get this game out of me and my boys.
Yep, definitely. But seeming like me Aphelion more organized, able to clutch their fights, and
Yeah,
that's where the macro mattered.
yeah, I think Aphelion just added. I think they got a new coach right now, so they it might be a factor in draft also. They not going towards Yasuo, which was one of the favorite picks of
Ishan, yeah.
Ishan. Not going towards that. That might be a factor. Coach saying that, let's not go towards it. Diana is pretty good, and I think, yeah, he did prove that himself that, he is a good Diana player. Also, he does play lots of other champs other than his known Oriana and Yasuo. So that's good for him also.
Definitely, definitely. So now we will be seeing Aphelion on the red side, and blue side will be from me and the boys getting the first pick. Let's see if they are able to match up with the task and get the comeback. You can see the gold graph as well, right? You last match's gold graph. It was going well for me and the boys. They were not losing much gold. Aphelion, because they got the first two outer turrets. Basically macro gap, right? Otherwise,
Yeah,
they were losing so hard in the early game. If they are not come back with the proper towers and getting their gold on point, I think they would have lost at the second dragon fight.
yeah. I think, Renekton getting solo gold and Camille and Kaisa getting that tower gold on the bottom side was the clutch. I think, Camille also did so much work in this game. 1v1ing so many people on her own was also a very good thing. And I think at one point they were 2k down. I think there was a 2k goal difference at the one point. So, that's a very clutch game from the Aphelion Esports. And yeah, I think if they get a good early game leads and they hold on to it, it might be a very good game coming out of Aphelion again.
Definitely, definitely. So now we will be seeing game two. The players are in the match.
Yeah, players
They
are in the
will be
match right
starting
now.
bang soon. So what do you feel? What do you feel? What is the meta right now?
Yeah, I think, as I said, double ADC comps and champions are going to be meta, but I think, there is lots of engaged support who are going to come back, like Leona, Alistair, even I think might come back with you know, uh, if many Conqueror League team start to play Alistair like Seth did last week, I think Alistair will come back to meta. Brom has been in the meta for so long, and I think team fighting is still there, but if we might see more of a pick potential pick comps. So people who in the comps where you want to just isolate one person and try to kill them before any objective, that type of comps might be starting to come in, because Aurelian even Vayne might be in the meta if people start to play them more.
Yeah, definitely. More AD comps in the meta now. like you said. And what do you
Yeah.
think is the best answer to the AD dominant comms?
I think if you can play towards wing comp, where you have a two tanks who can dive in, like if you can play a good amount of Gragas, which is constantly banned, which is Gragas has that AP damage and also a very good threat of what do you call this, having a tanky side of him. uh, he can be a very good answer into lots of double ADC comps. And also Brom has been there for a long time for answering double ADC comp. But yeah, as we know, if Brom and a double ADC both are picked into a same team, it's quite a GG right now, because yeah, new items coming out are just so much stronger right now over ADC comps. Because even if you go for something like funnel comps, where you try to funnel all the gold and all the experience into two or one carries, either be a mid or ADC, it's still, there is a still chance where double ADC and good engage player who can just burst them down, and after that your team is already done, because there is no damage in your team.
Yep, true. The bans have come out. It's going to be Gragas, Wukong, Akali, Diana, Galio, and we might be waiting for one more.
Galio ban coming up. I think it's a good ban from me and my boys. They have blue side. They can try to go towards Galio themselves, but I think it's just a respect ban, because both of the players from the Aphelion can play it pretty well. We did saw Ishan playing it last week also, so that's also a very good. And also, as you asked me, double ADC comp has a very bad. They are very bad into a assassin comp, where there are two assassins who try to flank you. So we might see some Zed, Akali, Katrina even sometimes coming out in the Conquerors League, which where skill ceiling is that much higher. Yeah, I think we saw Fiora ban also coming in.
Yeah. Fiora ban is the last ban coming out. They don't want the cancer. The cancer.
Cancer pick in top lane, right?
Definitely. We might be starting with the game soon.
Yeah.
And what do you think the first pick will be?
I don't know. Like I think pretty good comp. Like I want them to run that again. Like I think they
So,
could have
right?
won. Yeah, they could have won that game pretty easily. But they Aphelion Esports just out macro and out team fighted them, and like it was not a draft difference, to be honest, but it was more of a execution difference. So I think last game's drafts makes a pretty good sense. But I think a bit of AP damage in the form of Oriana, or even even in the form of something like Ari even could work if you want to go towards that also. But even if you go towards Fizz also, Fizz is also a champion still in the meta. It's also very good pick right now. Has a lots of scaling towards himself, so that's also a very good pick.
Definitely. Start. It's going to be. Why aren't they started? It's Fiora, Akali, Diana, Wukong, Gragas, and which is open this time?
So Fiora,
Gragas.
Akali, Galio, Wukong, Gragas, and Diana.
So we the Yasuo is open, the Lucian is open, we have the Vayne
Yeah.
open, we have all the main crit champions up. Master Yi is also open. We have yet to see a Master Yi in the jungle.
Do you think it will be? We will see. Because I think, like I have played. My team has played against a Master Yi comp where there were 3 supports in the game. Okay, so all the 3 supports, 2 of them were totally only doing one thing, which was funneling gold into Master Yi, doing nothing, giving him shield, giving him ultimate, everything what they can. So I think that you can play like something like that. AOT, I am giving you ideas. Please run away with it.
Yeah.
Please do it. I want to see a pentakill in this tournament. That's the only one thing where that's the only champ which we can see pentakill on.
No,
or
we have
something
other
like that.
champs. We have other champs also. Okay.
Like something like Darius or something like I don't know, like something like that we can see. Like, but I want to see it happening clutch. I don't want a boring pentacle. I want a clutch pentacle going diving in.
Yeah, yeah. So we have the Ziggs was open. Instantly they have picked the Ziggs from the
Yeah.
side of me and the boys. They have picked up, the Braum and the Lucian. So, so we have the cancer picks coming in.
Cancer picks, all the cancer picks are here, and also Senna might be played. Let's see. Senna is also good, but I think they
Has been
have three.
locking in his favorite season zero pick misfortune. You were right, bro. They have
I
actually locked in.
I think misfortune. To be honest, misfortune has good amount of crit in build. If you build a crit on misfortune, it's a good champion to play in this meta. But I think yeah, Lucian just out scales you, so that's it going to be interesting to see.
Definitely, definitely. They have got in, the Ishan has gotten his Oriana as well. So the side of Aphelion is looking for a very, very decent, balanced draft now. While Onichan seems to be hovering for the Amumu. Obviously, the Amumu into the Ziggs, into the Misfortune ult is going to be extreme cancer.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
think
going
they're
for
going
a,
back to
as season
season
0,
zero.
season 1 comp,
Yeah,
with the exception of the, Senna. While
yeah,
this comp
Senna,
is gone for all the new, the Lucian, the Camille Jungle, the Renekton. So
Camille, and all fancy player people.
obviously, I'm more favored, much more favored for towards this Oriana, because Oriana is going to be poking them, outranging everybody of them except the Senna in the
Six,
late game.
six also.
Ziggs not much range, no? Ziggs only the skills have range. Oriana has more range than Ziggs in lane as well.
Yeah, but six can poke you from very long, and from a very bombs, and also trying to
Yeah.
use his, yeah, trying to use his
But the
third
but
ult
the
to.
issue but the issue is, right. See, the Ziggs, the Senna, and the Misfortune all are trying to stay in the backline, group
Yeah,
together, trying to do the damage, because all of them have to land their ults together, and the Oriana ult
yeah,
is going to be shocking them very well. The
yeah,
shockwave is going to smash them so easily.
yeah. I think a good Oriana ball onto a Camille going backline, and they both using ulti at same time will be a GG for, I think, six and Senna minimum.
And plus,
If
they
you,
have stuns, right? The Camille has a stun to stop Misfortune ult. They have the Renekton as with a
yeah,
stun as well. They have the Brompo stun. On the other side, we only have one stun coming in from the Pantheon, and then no other CCs. Only the Garen Silence coming in. So,
yeah.
and the route, the Senna route, which is not very, useful. So,
It is useful, but you have to land it. It's the end of the day.
hard. So,
Yeah, skills do come into the factors. One of the it becomes one of the factors. So yeah. But
true,
as
true.
you said, team fight is going to look very prominent towards Aphelion Esports, and they are going to try to win this match with the team fighting comp. But yeah, I think Ziggs and even MF can try to poke. She doesn't have any dashes or any safety built into her kit, so it will be pretty hard if she walks up too much in front. But yeah, I think this Oriana and also Lucian can sorry out poke you sometime with the.
Definitely, definitely. We have started the level one, fights, not level one, standard stuff coming out, but the Camille has gone for the blue instead of the red. And in mid lane, it's going to be Oriana poking out the Ziggs. And Camille has the scaling, the bot lane has the scaling. Obviously, the Lucian is going to scale better, but the Senna is going to scale as well. So it's going to be even lanes from every side. But obviously, I feel that the Renekton is going to be in favor from this Garen, no? Early game, little bit.
Yeah, no, I think Renekton wins against Garen only after level 5, and Ziggs do win this in the mid lane for pretty much whole game. If Oriana doesn't land her ult, he pretty much wins this lane easily. But I think this bottom lane is going to be interesting. They both have pretty good laning phase. Lucian has a pretty good wave clear on his side, but I think double ADC early game is going to be cancer, as we all know. But I think after level 3, level 5, Brom can look to try to engage on them and try to at least get one kill with the help of Lucian's damage.
Now we see that Pantheon has got the double scuttle here with his early game damage, and Camille with very slow clearing, trying to start from the same side that the Pantheon started was definite cancer, because she got the red buff, and at that point Pantheon was already taking the scuttle. So so they lost a little bit early already. There's 200 gold lead already coming in.
200 gold lead already on the side of me and my boys, and it's pretty much it's pretty much on Pantheon only at this point.
Yeah. So we can see that in the mid lane, Oriana is obviously, both of them are just trying to clear waves, and Oriana is ahead on mana because she went back and got the haunting. I mean, she has taken a recall while Ziggs hasn't gone back yet too.
I think Ziggs have to play safe now, because Oriana has so much damage now with one half item already built, and this Camille is going to go in.
Yep, we can see that the fight is going on. The Pantheon is ulting in as well. Wonderful ult comes this Pantheon. The Misfortune gets a kill. Camille is on 1 HP as well. The Pantheon gets another kill. 2 kills in quick succession coming in. One for the Pantheon, one for the Misfortune. Very good ult. Even though the Camille went in, he's behind. And you should remember that the Pantheon can come flying in from anywhere. Getting a 3-man ult, removing their health, and Misfortune getting a perfect combos come there.
Yeah, I think they might have got the MF and even Senna, even before Senna could ult, and MF could also do so much damage, because MF is obnoxious in the lane with the double coming in her Q. So I think if the Lucian landed his ult properly now, which he missed quite a lot of. If he did land his ult properly, I think that was a 2 kill easily for Aphelion Esports.
Definitely. But we saw this last game as well, right? They had the lead in the early game, and then they did not match up in the macro, and they lost the game. So we can see if the Aphelion is going to go for the same playstyle this match as well.
Yeah,
and I think better than Pantheon.
Yeah, I think in side lane right now, if we see Garen has so much gold lead, so a gold lead plus level lead, so I think he is going to win on the side lane, but he might be caught right now.
Yep, the Brom is there, the Renekton is there, but then he's just going to escape slowly. The red team is sacrificing it and trying to go for the Rift Herald. Garen has the Honeyfoot. He might be looking in to get one assassination on one of the champs there. On the Brom gets the ult off, Camille gets the ult off, Brom is dead, but they lose. And the Garen is dead as well. So 1 for 1, losing the Baron lane for a support is obviously not what. Then they lost the Rift Herald as well. So I think good trade for me and the boys.
Yeah, good trade. I think he could have waited and try to even get this Rift Herald, because as you know, his ultimate damage is AoE. After you do still get a 50% damage reduced, which is done on the main person in the AoE area. So he could have tried to get the Rift Herald, but I think one kill plus a tower on the bot side and a dragon is a good trade for both of them.
Yeah, but again, you see, right? It's 3 for 1. Both teams have traded 1-1 tower, and now again there's a gold lead has come back. There's a 300 gold lead from the side of Aphelion, even though they're behind 2 kills.
I think because it only happened because I think Lucian did a pretty smart thing, not waiting around in the bot lane, because if he waited around in a bot lane, he's not going to get anything. But catching this wave in the mid lane and then trying to poke out this mid tower, he nearly got a first what do you call this, first plating on the tower. So that was a pretty good trade from Aphelion also, I think.
Definitely. Now we can see that the mid lane tower is being contested by both teams. Both teams want the tower here. Renekton already has, Renekton seems to be winning on this side of the matchup here. The Garen already has anti-heal. So it's not going to be, nothing happening in the Baron lane. The bottom lane, Ziggs has gone to catch the bottom wave and, send the mid lane. Again, you can see that the rotations are much better from Aphelion.
Yeah. I think after Bramble West completed for the Renekton, he is going to win on the side lane because he Bramble West gives you so much healing reduction on the side of him. Plus, after level 5, he can just ult you and have so much sustain. Like he can even out sustain Garen at this point. But yeah, it's going to be interesting side lane to watch.
Definitely, definitely. So we can see that mid lane, ARAM is going on here. Nothing much is happening. They're just delaying as much as possible. But who do you think wins the delay game?
I think you have to give it to Aphelion Esports because Oriana, Lucian even, and also Renekton, all and Camille even. All these people do out scale your respective position on the opposite side because Pantheon is going to be useless after 10, 15, 12 minutes. But yeah, if it goes very, very, very long, which is 12, 20, 21 minutes, then this Senna can just like she can hit the Nexus from the mid tier 1 tower. That's just obnoxious. That you know like Senna can just infinitely scale. But yeah,
Answer. Yeah. True.
after I think it goes like this. Like after at the 80 souls you can't play against Senna. At 100 souls you are pretty much dead before you can even hit a skill shot. And at 120 health just FF because you are not going to land a single skill shot because she has
The game is going to go till there anyway.
I think at
Pantheon might be looking in
120
for a kill here on the Oriana. Oriana has the shield to back up. The Camille goes in. They escape the root land from Senna. 2 members rooted. They're walking out with the shadows now. And Infernal Dragon has spawned now. They might be both looking for the rift. Infernal
Inferno soul.
Dragon. Yep.
Inferno dragon. Yep, pretty good poke coming out of blue side.
Good itemization as well from the Senna. I don't know what she's building because she has not finished it only.
She has gone for a team shield, which is solar whatever that is called.
Locket of
Complete
Iron
full form.
Solari.
Yeah, locket. She has gone for locket first item, and I think she is going towards Humos or Dustblade, which is not.
Secret item.
Yeah, it's a crit item, but
Brawlers that she has. So I think it's one of the new items. I think it might be.
it might be Solaris or no
No, it's
Essence
not
Reaver.
Solari.
Essence.
It might be Essence. Let's see what happens.
But I think I haven't tried a Essence Reaver on Senna because Senna do have crit inbuilt on her kit because she gets crit from souls, I guess. So it might be not a good item going to Senna going crit. But yeah, we just have to see. We players always try to go for some new items on new picks. So you always learn in the League of Legends.
Definitely. Now we can see that poke advantage might be coming in from Senna now. We can't see her souls, how much she stacked though. But we can see that she has 37 souls by the way.
Yeah, 37. You can go. You can view Senna's soul when you go on to her personal.
Yeah. 37 souls, and you can see she just got 3 more here. So lot of souls coming in for her. She has 40 souls. So at 50 souls, she's going to be able to outrange this Lucian, I think.
Lucian, yeah, she outranges Lucian at 50 souls because she gets 50% extra range on her auto attacks.
And definitely at 30 souls only you can hit the dragon from outside the pit. That is there definitely. So one more soul coming in for her. I'm just counting the souls. 10 soul counting for her.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting match because I think Oriana also has 2 items and she has gone for a long game. So she has gone for Archangel stuff into Leandris. So Leandris into Archangel stuff. So I think it's also a very good item for her. So that's also pretty good itemization from Oriana also. So we have to just see. And Lucian also completing his both the items. So main items are Essence River and Solaris. So he has also completed both. So I'm just not getting it what they are waiting for. So what kind of item spikes they are waiting for? Because they have a goal lead. So I think they might have to force this dragon at this point.
Yeah, yep. So we have Essence River coming in from Senna as well.
Yeah, Essence River on
Nice.
the center.
So just gone with the
I'm not.
fever, I think.
Yeah, I'm not pretty sure on it, but yeah, let's see what happens, right? I might go give it a go after casting this game.
I think this might be the last dragon in the game, to be honest.
Yeah, after this,
I don't
at
think there'll be another
15,
dragon. Yeah, yeah. There's only one more.
yeah,
And Elder will come directly, dude. They're not even
15,
trying to
yeah.
go. Both teams are avoiding it as if they have cancer, dude.
Yeah, but thing is, it's bad for avoiding is bad for Aphelion at this point because they have a better team fighting comp, so they have to play. And
And they're
yeah,
going in on the Senna. Renekton gets the kill, and then Lucian gets the crit. And the Senna is dead. They don't have any healing. The support is gone now. And now I think which is Aphelion, obviously, are in the fight to get this Infernal Dragon. We have the Zigzag, the Mammoth ult, and the Pantheon ult. Pantheon seems to be going in. Garen is dead.
they are in
Camille on 1
shambles.
HP. Camille landing. All self ult coming from the Ziggs. And they have got a kill. This person gets a kill. Double kill. The Ziggs gets a kill. Lucian has to get one more crit. But escapes. Both
Yeah,
the ADCs, I mean the carries of Aphelion are still alive here. But the misfortune is there as well. If she gets the kill on the Orion, she might be able to win. The Braum flashes in. Senna is back. They trying to crit. The misfortune uses the one more Q from this. What is
oh
going
my
on?
god,
They're
oh
all
my god.
they're all playing with life, dude. They're all playing with life. They're all playing with half HP both the teams. And
Oriana, go back.
again the dragon was just reset, so nothing came again.
I
But
think Ziggs have won them a game if they win this game because that self ult and getting out of outplaying both the Camille and Renekton just stall the game, like just stall the game for them
I
because
think if
if
Garen had not stayed in the front line and tried to fight when Ziggs
go.
yeah, they could have won it a little bit sooner. But now we
Yeah,
can
yeah,
see
yeah,
Renekton is
of
not
course.
there now. Four members of me and the boys are looking to get the dragon, but the dragon has been resetted by Aphelion now.
Yeah, and Renekton has TP, so he can just TP into a game.
Same with
And
Garen as
yeah,
well.
Garen also has TP, and Camille also has TP. So Camille also might be trying to split push after this dragon is done. If the game goes to it, because I think yeah, it's
And it's on six, and now they're starting the dragon instantly. They're not going to be able to reach for this dragon. I think Infernal Soul is going to go for the set. Pantheon is there to ult in. Senna ult goes in. Pantheon ult goes in. And the Mepet ult comes in to steal the Infernal Dragon. Rampage comes in for misfortune. Renekton is trying to get this Pantheon, but Pantheon has another stun in few seconds, and he gets the kill. This Garen is,
get out.
completely zoning out the carries here. But he gets popped here, and Pantheon might be dead as well. Another kill going on for this MF, and both the champs are at such low HP. Ziggs might be able to get this. Goriana is definitely dead, and Ziggs getting the kill. The wombo combo coming in hard clutch. The Pantheon ult plus the MF ult plus the Senna ult plus the Ziggs ult on the Dragon Pit just completely destroyed Aphelion.
I think even if I gave MVP to Puro last game, I think that was the biggest blunder coming out of Puro because you have to go towards MF ult using your shield, right? Because if he just shielded the MF ult, he could have like their team could have easily got the dragon and just walked away with it. Even if they give a life of Brom for the dragon, it's worth it at the end of the day because they can't come into four people.
Exactly. And it was four ults together, right? Pantheon, Senna ult, Misfortune ult, and Ziggs ult. No,
Yeah.
nobody, even if they build 100% armor, they will not be able to be able to defend against that.
Yeah, I think like they also recognizing that they just have to use all their ult to try to secure this dragon because if the dragon goes towards Aphelion, they're just going to snowball you hard.
Definitely, definitely. And now Camille is in the enemy jungle. You might be looking for a pick. All the members are running here. Camille escapes with a third stability. Fight going on between Renekton and Garen, nothing coming out of it as usual. But now they have the lead of the turret, me and the boys. 3 to 1. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry.
The fight coming in, the
I
big gun coming in on the Pantheon. Garen gets the ult on the Renekton and his Renekton is killed here. One more kill coming in.
Yeah, Renekton doesn't have
10 to 6
any
on the
armor
side
built
of me
on.
and the boys.
Yeah, Renekton not having any armor built into his items right now is going to be a lot of problems because Senna is going to do lots of damage. He already has 66 souls for to her name, so she is pretty much scaled at this point.
It's almost time. 69! Senna has 69 stats. Oh no.
But
No, just for a small amount of time now, she has 70 stats. Senna.
I think if I
Just
was that
stop.
Senna, yeah, if I was that Senna, I would have lost that soul because it's not worth it. The 69 is the magic number where you get ultimate everything. So I don't think she got the memo where from the Riot games that you just have to stop at 69 souls.
Definitely. I think the CC gap coming in, the comp gap, the picks, just the misfortune, the four ults, the Wombish combos.
The season 0 comp where you just have to press R to win the fight, any fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be very interesting, because at this point,
Pantheon goes in on
Orient,
the Braum, he has the black cleaver, he has the third ability to escape from this, chunking the Braum, taking out his stone plate now for the next dragon fight. Garen
yeah,
versus Renekton going on obviously, but both of them are so tanky chonky boys that nothing is going to happen there also. But you can see
yeah,
members of Aphelion are resetting now, and the Infernal Dragon is coming. Infernal matlab, Elder Soul, Ocean Elder Soul
Elder
is
Soul,
popping in soon.
yeah, not
Aphelion
Soul,
is
but I
soon
think
now.
Elder only.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think even if me and my boys trade the you know what do you call this Baron for the Dragon right now, I think they can just run down and try to win this game.
Renekton goes in under the tower, gets a stun on his misfortune is Zonian herself. The Braum ult has come out, but then they have dived two behind, and now the Renekton is on half HP as well. Pantheon has ulted in the death's coming in for this Puru is dead on this Braum, and now they have been forced to back up. They have no front line. And now I think it's going to go the soul, the infernal. I mean, whatever the ocean soul is seems to be going for.
Ocean Elder Dragon.
Yeah, it's Ocean Elder Dragon. Yeah. Garen zoning out this Oriana perfectly. Oriana just running away. TP coming in. The Pantheon goes and jumps on this Camille. Camille just has to flash out and so. But the Ziggs gets the kill as well. And now the Dragon is at 2000 HP. Camille coming back to get the steal. But doesn't. And the Slay coming in from Pantheon. And I think it's GG at this point. Three
Yeah, I
more
think.
games coming in.
Yeah, I think if Oriana gave her ball to Camille, she could have tried to even kill one person in that Oriana ult because Camille was on the top of four people when she gone for the Dragon Steel. But yeah, I think it is just desperation coming out of Aphelion right now because me and my boys have scaled up, and I think this Senna is going to create so much menace in the coming team fight.
He has the ability to zone away anybody at this point, and now
Yeah.
me and the boys have already started the battle. It's at 4000 HP. Camille is not spawned yet, and the misfortune oil comes in. The Pantheon Smite is on there, and they have got the kill.
Oh my god.
Oh, Lucian just escapes with half an HP with the shield of the Braum. I thought Lucian would have died there.
Yeah, 6 ulti just did 80% of Lucian's health. Literally 80% of Lucian's health. Oh my god, that is some, insane damage.
Yep, definitely. This Garen seems to be running for the Soriana in the mid lane, but Braum is there to defend. Senna at 87 souls. I think if it extends further, she's going to be attacking Nexus like you said.
From the mid tier 1 tower, right?
Definitely.
And I think even on the side of
Finally there, Result is there at the end now, and the Oriana is gone, the Braum is gone with the double tap. This Fortune gets a double kill with one Q. Yep. Now the Garen is there to take down the inhibitors are under siege now. The minions are only killing this Lucian. Garen goes in, Lucian is dead, and now it's over. Me and the boys have won game 2. It's going to be a hell of a third game now. I'm damn interested to be. It was definitely a draft gap this match, right? What do you think?
Yes, I think There wasn't a draft gap, but I think the main issue happened where this dragon got dragon got dragged for so long. They had to take the dragon at 10 minutes maximum because uh, when they lost the dragon, I think me and my boys got so much gold out of it and so much better trade out of it that they just snowballed after that.
Yep, yep. MVP coming in for Yorison 805 on this misfortune, helping the Wombo combo the most. And
Yeah,
he was
the
both.
most skillful champion.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. He's playing the Garen of the ADCs. But yeah, we can see third match is going to be starting soon. Are you in the lobby yet?
No. So BC is going to cast with you right now because I have some urgent work I have to attend. But I think I hope the game 3 is going to be more more spicy as I call coming in. So yeah, I hope Aphelion wins because I am biased like that. But yeah, see you boys for next game which I am going to cast with BC. Till then, take care, bye bye, and enjoy the Stark and BC show.
Thank you, Aero. Nice casting with you. Let's see whether the last match will be as spicy as it seems to be. Bishi might be joining soon. Bishi, are you here? No, Bishi is not yet here. But yeah, who are you feeling? Who is going to be chat? What do you feel? Other than gambling, which I'm also doing, who do you think will be the MVP of the last match? Hi, Bishi. Hello.
Hello there.
Hello, hello.
Oh, we're live.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, we're live. We're
Are
live.
we excited for game 3? Because me and the boys finally made a comeback happen in game 2 after a very lengthy dragon dance, I would want to say. But who do you think has momentum heading into game 3, Stark? Because even though me and the boys, lost game 1, they won game 2. So you would say that in a momentum game, they probably have more momentum. But Aphelion definitely could have won the second game too had they not made some of the mistakes that they did. So who are you favoring personally, or who do you think has a momentum advantage heading into game 3?
I mean, the macro gam, seems to be there from the side of Aphelion, but me and the boys seem to be, really charged up after game one's loss, the throw. Both the games were in me and the boys' favor till they weren't, right? And the first game they lost it, and second game they were able to clutch with their comps and the dragon fights. So I think they played to their comp this match, and I hope let's see what happens in the next match.
I agree. I think they definitely are picking things that they are comfortable with. I like the fact that Horizon went to his misfortune in game 2. Like, this is the guy who was literally India's first plat player way back in close beta, and he got that off by playing Jin, and then he started playing misfortune. So it's a champion that he's very comfortable on, and I think like at a certain point, right, Stark, it matters on what champ you're playing. And if you have a comfort level in that champion, even if the draft as a whole might not make a lot of sense, I think it still ends up working out because the players just played that good on their comfort picks, right? So this is important for me to see what gets banned out in game 3 because I feel like you might have to be smart about the bans, and you can see already Ishan Plays is banning Akali, Onichan's banning Gragas, Wukong Ziggs, right? So I think standard bans coming out. Ishan Plays is still gonna be happy because he can still pick his Oriana. He is a very, very, very good Oriana player, right? He was server rank 50 in season 2. I think server rank 20 at a certain point as well.
Yep.
And I think it just as the series are progressing, I think me and the boys seem to be more in their element in terms of how they've been synergizing well together, right? But it's still not far from perfect, is it, Stark? Because it still took them 22 minutes to end the game.
Yeah, I mean, I was just waiting for them to take the dragon, 1 minute, second minute, third minute, and none of them were just going for the infernal dragon at all. I think they were playing extremely safe and scaling, and I think it worked out in their favor.
I think it did because eventually Aphelion got tired and forced a dragon, and that just fell into the face of his Ziggs and misfortune, right? And I think me and the boys knew that they just wanted Aphelion to keep starting the dragon. They didn't themselves want to start it. And then finally, I think Aphelion took the bait right here. I think what Aphelion should have done there ideally in that situation is use the Camille to go on and engage onto Misfortune or the Ziggs and then try to get a pick off done instead of starting Dragon, because Dragon at that point against a Misfortune is just you're calling for a huge disadvantage, and you can see how the team fight erupted, right? It just was at a disadvantage, right? And I think both Kami on the Ziggs and Horizon on the Marksman on the Misfortune, I think they are being the true carries of me and the boys right now, and as long as they are in top form stock, I also sort of favor me and the boys coming to game 3. But hey, you know what? It's just a prediction. Anything could happen. Aphelion Esports could just realize, you know what, guys, it's over, and this, they could just pop off, and Sunshit could just feel like, show off his dominance right here, because he is a fantastic marksman, mind you, himself, right? Master last season, playing on the SCS server, I think, and he has 600 games on Israel, 400 games on Misfortune. The dude has a lot of freaking games, so yeah, I think he can carry if Puru and him have the right synergy developing, right? So let's wait and watch. I think we are almost done with picks and bans. The last ban is gonna be the Brom and the Rakan. So, what do you think of the bans? I think both support bans who sort of are annoying to play against. Brom because of Brom and Rakan because he can engage. I think both of them are removed, so we might end up seeing more enchanters in the bot lane.
Yeah, and enchanters definitely are going to be more favorable towards the strong AD comps that are coming out. Double ADC and all works very well with the enchanters, but let's see what happens. I think there's not much of tanks in the game right now.
I mean, tank meta could never exist in Wildrift because of the fact that there is just too much damage out here. But I'm happy to see, Stark, that we've instantly started game 3. Remember, guys, you guys are watching the Contenders League of the Wildrift India circuit. This is match 3 between me and the boys and Aphelion India. The score stands at 1-1. On the blue side, we have Aphelion Esports, and on the right side, we have me and the boys. First pick. Could potentially see that Galio coming out right this tag. I can see it's already hovering it. So we did talk about enchanter supports, but we forgot about one other tank that can also go in the support lane, and that's going to be Galio.
Yeah, definitely. But you see that the Galio is not very good into the heavy AD comps that are going in, but somehow he seems to be making it work against the strong AD comps. He seems to be going for the lock-in.
Oh, they bamboozled us right here. They're like, hey, you know what? I'm not going to go the Galio. I don't know why they hovered it. I think he should, because, again, Brom being banned, Rakan being banned, yes, there are enchanters that do magic damage in the bot lane. But if you have a Galio, right, you can prevent the enemy team from diving you. And I think that's exactly why it was picked right here. And again, the response is a Senna. I feel that's really smart by me and the boys, because Senna will dominate that lane because of double range, right? And Galio is going to have a hard time getting into the range of a Senna or whoever else end up picking, right? So, at least in terms of bot lane, Stark, it looks like Horizon and Drag might just have an advantage. How do you pronounce his name? D1RGE. Like, just call him Drag?
Yeah.
Just call him like D1 or RGE or Driggy or Drigger. Is it Drigger? No, can't be Drigger. It's just some D1 RGE. Let's just call him Drag for now.
Yeah, me and the boys seem to have found their comp in the Wombo combos. So they have gone back again for the Misfortune, Senna, Diana. And they might be looking for the Garen again, sticking to their old comp. But we see that Aphelion has also gone for the double ADC this time. Lucian and Senna. Lucian and Kai'Sa. Lucian in the mid lane.
Yeah. But what does a double ADC comp need, Stark, that they're missing right now? They need some frontline. And right now, they don't have one. Galio could pseudo be a frontline.
Yeah,
Malphite is definitely a frontline. But again, the Garen pickup is not really the ideal matchup for a Malphite. No matter how much you can poke, Garen is going to out-heal up, and he will have a lot of advantage in that game. And Camille getting picked off as well for the Camille Galio delivery, but I just don't think they have follow-up to that, right? Where is a Ziggs ult or a Diana knock-up that can, do insane amounts of damage? So I'm a little curious. On the other side, however, Stark, you're seeing that a lot, exactly similar picks coming out so far. Never mind the Olaf Jungle instead of Pantheon. I genuinely feel a Pantheon would have been great right here, but never mind then. So now that both the comps are decided, Stark, what are your thoughts on me and the boys? Because they've drafted something that does not have any sort of engaged CC, right? Like, they have very less CC apart from like the Diana ultimate and maybe a Senna root. Like, what do they have as some CC? And on the other hand, like, you have Galio, you have Malphite, you have Camille. There's plenty of CC on this side. So what are your thoughts on the compositions?
Yep. I feel definitely that the CC gap coming in from me and the boys, but the AP gap also there from the other side. because Aphelion has not drafted any AP. So if they just stack armor, I think it's going to be fine for
Oh
me
my
and the boys.
lord, Garen's gonna have a field day, isn't he?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Bramble into Sunfire into Randuin's into Black Cleaver into whatever the hell he wants to go when he's not going to die.
He's
Maybe
gonna
unless
be
of course Lucian
unkillable.
builds Blade, right? But yeah, I guess you have Malphite and Galio bringing some sort of magic damage, but Galio is not going to be building more anything except
Damage, yeah.
yeah. I mean, honestly, Galio builds nowadays are more towards Deadmans into full tank. You don't even go
Exactly,
AP
exactly.
anymore. If you feel frisky, you can go a lot of Aegis, but I would not recommend it on the support. It takes forever to build it and forever to stack it. It's a very, very time investment sort of a thing. Malphite has to probably also go for Sunfire, so he's not going to be building AP either, right? So, full AD comp in terms of damage versus a Diana who wants to jump at your face. I feel like I don't know, man. It just feels like both the comps seem
Doing
to not.
something.
Yes, I mean, for lack of a better word, they're not really here with the big purpose that okay, this is what we want to do. I think it's just about skirmishing and how it plays out, right? So game 3 has started stuck, and yeah, I think mid lane priority all goes to Ishan plays because Yushin versus Diana is just Diana gonna be farming under a tower for the whole laning phase.
Yep, exactly. But I think the game can change here, right? If they bring a Randuin Summon early from the side of me and the boys, I think they'll be able to win because the damage is just going to come from these two champs, right? It's going to be Lucian and Kaisa. And if they are being denied their major source of damage in the early game only, maybe in the first dragon, you think they might be
Yeah,
able
but
to win?
like Lucian's gonna go Blade, right? Or he might go Essence. We're
Yeah,
not really
yeah.
sure at this point. The thing is, like, I feel like no matter how much tanky items you build, that eventually, like, damage will still triumph. Because this is how the meta is around Wildrift, right? So I feel like, even with Garen building whatever he's building, right? I feel like if these two remain unchecked in a longer, extended team fight, Aphelion definitely has an advantage right here. And the 2v2 also seems to be going quite well, Stark, because, Puru's getting poked out a bit, but the wave is in a very decent spot and allows the Camille to actually go for the scuttle in a lane where they should not have priority, Stark. They get the priority.
Yep, yep. Like always, the macro from Aphelion is on point in the early game as well. So we can see that Senna not very good on those rotations in the early game, and they might be again looking for a double scuttle.
Yeah, and even Sid PvP like takes out a huge trade in the top lane. Now there's a big wave that Garen has to answer. Now Sid PvP can literally go down and help his teammate as well, and he is not because for some reason Onichan's like, you know what, I'm not fighting for this. And again, really, really good synergy coming out from everyone on the side of Aphelion, right? They get a double scuttle. The fact that you're able to do that without a lot of effort in a lane where you should have priority, right? It's not just about the fact they got double scuttle stack, it's the fact that they allowed themselves to get double scuttle when they should not have, right? That I think that's very surprising because like a Senna lane having no priority over a Galio lane is just it's a bit bamboozling to me. I think Sanchit and Puru are playing it a lot better in this lane as compared to Urizen and Drag.
Yep, and that too, it's very good for this Camille because against an Olaf, you have to abuse the early game, which he's really good at. And I think it was just all the difference of the Lucian in the mid lane that made the double scuttle possible for this Camille. And now she's definitely going to be looking much better. This Olaf seems to be giving Death Dance first item for some reason.
Yeah, they do that. I think even Cold went that when he played with us for TGT, right? It's just an item that gives you a lot of survivability. The red buff is up, mind you. See, even in terms of gold, right? Like the fact that Camille is staying even or maybe just 100 gold behind is pretty good for her in the early game because Olaf with his clear speed and invade patterns, like he should be able to fast clear a lot better. And you can see right now Onichan is just like power farming the hell out of this game, right? He wants to get ahead in terms of gold and he's trying to, but he's not catching up that far ahead. And meanwhile in the bot side again, priority on Sanchit as well. I think Kaisa's wave clear definitely helping out in this bot lane, and so far even Stevens, man, Stark, no big fights happening. Do you foresee something happening at the Dragon/Herald take?
I mean, I hope there's because it's bereft of any action. Last match also it didn't go anything. So let's hope that something happens in the first dragon. We see both the teams are resetting and coming for Lucian is resetting to complete his whatever items he can buy. He has completed his Essence River, and Misfortune has 3000 gold but has not completed her item. She's just coming back now with the Caulfield's and the cloak, crit cloak.
Yeah, I don't know why she didn't complete her item. Maybe she's going through components of it, right? Yeah. Not a full completed item, right? But again, in the 5v5 stock, who do you favor? Aphelion or me and the boys?
First
Right
fight,
now.
I definitely favor the me and the boys because they have the Olaf, plus they have the misfortune for the Wombo. But if Malphite lands a very good ult and doesn't get
Yeah,
rooted
and
like
we can
this,
foresee a fight happening that Garen goes in with his third ability, Judgment, right here. And I think some bits of poke being landed out. Twix PvP is trying to find that Malphite ult, and the threat of the Malphite really helping them try to get that. And here you go, the taunt does land, but 3 people here as well. Garen with the beautiful kill onto the Camille to get first, but Diana follows up as well. Me and the boys showing up huge right here, and just a very, very, very well coordinated fight coming out from me and the boys allows them to get a net ace right here. Lucian should have run away as much as he can. He should not be able to. Senna's auto attacks hurt so much. It's a 5-0, and the dragon goes over to me in the boys top.
yeah, exactly. Like they made their comp work exactly how it was supposed to. They got the Malphite to half HP before they could take the fight only, and then the Malphite didn't get everything which he was supposed to do. And now Camille is dead as well. This Garen definitely being a super good pick into this all AD comp. Going for the Sunfire first item was definitely very good for him.
Yeah, I feel like me and the boys had really great focus this game, right? They got the Camille, the Galio was taunting the backline, the Malphite was ulting the front line. It didn't seem at all a coordinated teamfight effort on the side of Aphelion, and we spoke about this, right? Yes, they have engaged, but what's a follow-up with their engage, right? What happens when once a Malphite ults, right? What is the CC that is going to be following up from Aphelion? That there isn't any, right? It's just like them trying to frontline at this point. I think the Malphite ult is better off being used to, you know, feel for them rather than going and engaging, because there's nothing they can do at this point. And I feel like me and the boys are finally showing the synergy that we know that they can bring to this tournament, and they are showing up in this game 3 in a very clutch match, mind you, because this is a must-win game for both the teams. They have not won a series yet, and now with Herald also going away Stark, this looks like me and the boys could steamroll this game 3 in their favor.
Yep, definitely. They had the charge from the second game as well, and now the charge from Shelly as well coming in, getting the first tower. I mean the second tower. But yeah, they seem to be in full form, ready to get a fight here on the Malphite as well.
And honestly, this is like Malphite ult does land, or Olaf ult gets used at the right time. He will flash out a runaway right there. So kudos to him, and well played teleport from Garen just to give insurance to that point. But I have to say, right, after the first Dragon take, I'm very impressed with how me and the boys have played so far. They've gotten the Herald, they've gotten the turret, they've been able to trade, got the mid lane tower as well. Obviously, some mistakes from Aphelion Esports right here, where the Camille came mid and died in the tower itself. But I think the capitalization on the side of me and the boys definitely looking a lot better. They have kept their mental up in game 3, right? And this is allowing them to have a 5k goal lead in just 7 minutes in the game stock. I don't know, man. I mean, Aphelion have come back from a lead like this in game 1, or deficit like this in game 1, but I think this is less likely for them to make a comeback from how far behind they are right now.
Yep, definitely. The scaling game is obviously going to go in favor of me and the boys now, because of the Senna pick and the Diana pick is going to scale very well. And since they're already pretty behind, the Galio and the Malphite are not going to be doing anything against the Senna. So
yeah. And you can see right here, Garen being very greedy, wanted to get a kill onto the Lucian, ends up flashing and using his silence. Lucian just uses his barrier, dashes away right here. So flash for a barrier, I would say. Ishan plays, I think, just doing what he can in this fight. And again, the Malphite pickup, we spoke about this in Champions League 2, right? Like, not really great with the Garen. Like, I would not pick this if a Garen is up and available, because as well as you can try to have priority, Garen's just a lot tanky, and he will win the cycling pressure and he will rotate first, and he's just a lot tankier, right? Garen's like a better tank than Malphite, right? The only thing Malphite has is ultimate at this point, and unless you're going to be able to use it in a way where it benefits you, right? It's not looking good for TGT PvP right here. And I think with a 4k goal lead, me and the boys just seem to be chilling for a bit. The next dragon spawning in 20 seconds. I do not see Aphelion India starting this. Do you start?
No, I think they're pretty afraid to go in right now. And Kuro, even though he's getting the flash taunts, trying to be the Sean Eagle boy, but it's not going in favor, and there's not a follow up. And then obviously the Olaf is going to counter. The only CC that they have is the Galio and the Malphite, and he's able to dodge that every time. And going into the backline is very hard, for the side of Aphelion.
Yeah, so the thing is, like, Sanchit and Ishan players can honestly do a lot of damage, but for that to happen, their front line cannot die. if their frontline instantly dies, it's going to be a lot harder for them. Lucian now has completed 2 items, mind you, right, Stark? So in terms of a gold deficit, the mid lane's not really that behind. The ADC is also not that behind. It's really the goalie that is massive on the side of Garen, because he has 3 kills, right? So mind you, the damage from Aphelion is still not lacking in the next team fight. It's mostly their frontline and tank that is lacking right here, right? So it really depends on how well they're able to now peel and make sure these double AD carry comps survive. And PixPV gets caught again, tries to face check. Senna being used to great effect as well. And Galio caught between rock and a hard place. He has to run away too. And again, a bit of a coordination, I would say, on the side of Aphelion India, right? They're not being in the right place at the right time. And now with Dragon finally being contested, let's see what happens. And they get a great pickup onto the Senna as well. Malphite is looking for the ultimate. The Galio ulti gets used. Malphite uses it to ult the Misfortune, but Misfortune is like laughs at her face and ults back. But everyone just focuses on the Misfortune and they get the kill. Aphelion Esports finally get a good kill for themselves, but in that process it doesn't matter because Garen is just tanking. He is the behemoth, the Chad, the raid boss that we can call him right here. Gets himself 3 kills and it's another ace coming on the side of me and the boys. They tried, man. They really tried. But the Garen is so darn unkillable that he's just cleaning up stuff.
Yep, he got a quadra kill there. Garen getting a quadra kill in a competitive game is, after the last patch, is definitely something we need to watch for. He is going to be so strong. He's 7-0-3. He's completing the Randuins as well now. So both the Lucian and the Kai'Sa is going to be very behind now. And the Malphite unfortunately went for the Rod of Ages, which is something we need to point out to the chat, because now he's not even tanky, basically. So this Garen is going to just melt through the front line and the back line as well. And I mean,
he literally
very bad
just did that. He melted the front line and the back line in this game, and he literally solo won me and the boys the team fight. I think finally not a support, and me and the boys have gotten a pick in the Baron lane that is not a Fiora or a Riven. That is a very, very strong tank that really solidifies their roster and their composition, because then it allows the back line to do what they can do, and the front line, when he can tank so well, right, it's looking very hard for them, honestly. The goal lead, mind you, Stark, is not like ballooned up to a 7-8k yet. It's still a 5k goal lead. So yes, the Dragons are being lost, but the goal deficit of sorts is still not going completely out of favor, I would say, on the side of me and the boys right here. So Aphelion India, right, if they keep maybe scaling and if they get like 3 or 4 items, maybe the Garen burst. But on the other side, you can see Olaf using the ultimate. The Ragnar gets used onto the Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa using a very, very good ult to reposition herself, and Oni-chan could be never mind, the Dana ult is there, backup is arrived, Garen is here, and they get themselves 2 more kills. They could not kill Olaf fast enough, and that makes sure that me and the boys come back with numbers in hand and they get a couple of kills for themselves. Sanchit and Demon dying right here. Diana doing a lot of damage as well. Kami looking great on the Diana too. A little bit of an unsung hero in this game because he's doing the job as a Diana should. And you could potentially see a Baron take happen right here because a jungler is dead, Stark. And I feel me and the boys should not wait around anymore, guys. You have a lead, press the advantage and win the game. And yes, they are doing that. Stark, I think this is looking like it's going to be GG right here.
Yeah, only a miracle steal coming in from the Lucian and the Malphite might do anything, but the Baron is already down, and the Senna's Lucian is forced to flash here, so definitely it's 12-2 now. It's almost a 6,000, more than a 6,000 gold. 2 Dragons as well. Midland Tower still intact. I think me and the boys are in a very good position to just clutch this series and end it.
I feel like if they wanted to really play double marksman, they should have just played Corki mid. The package allows them to teamfight better. You can ult and package at the same time. You get magic damage into your team as well. The fact that Lucian got picked and then a Kai'Sa got picked again, I feel like they did definitely put their eggs into the physical damage basket, and I think that's ending up becoming a pain, right? Because like we spoke, Sunfire into Bramble into Randuins into Deadman's Plate, right? So, or maybe a Thornmill completed, right? So Garen is literally nigh unkillable at this point. And I think it's just a matter before the clock runs down. The first banner, 12 minutes. Dana does use her ultimate. Lucian looks to dash away from this. And on the other side, you can see a top lane gag happening. Malphite has to flash away, but Olaf, like, you know what? I got you, buddy. Gets a kill onto them. Galioton gets used. Misfortune ult as well. Literally wipes away Camille from the team fight as well. Another 2 kills coming out on the side of me and the boys, and they are just running away with this lead. This is a storm start in the bot lane as well. Diana goes after Lucian, gets a solo kill. My lord, this team is just absolutely so far in. The goal lead has now pile it up to a 10,000 in favor of me and the boys. A million inhibitor is looking to go down. The bottle limiter is going to go down as well. And me and the boys have made a statement game for themselves in this game 3. After being 0-1 down in the series, to come back in a reverse sweep is such an important thing for their mental right now, that they are keeping their hopes alive in the Wildrift circuit.
Yep, the Malphite ult coming in last ditch effort to save the Nexus, but then the Garen is there. He has the silence, he has the kill. This Senna and Garen is like Sasta, Garen, Yumi, and now he's healing them all. And it's the last. Somehow they're able to save it. The Garen is still unkillable. He's still going after them. The Lucian seems to be using his ult to escape, but the Baron Empowered minions are pouring into the base. The last the second inhib turret is going to fall. Lucian gets a double kill on the Garen and somehow is able to defend the base. The last ditch effort failed. Shutdown getting
the good old Nexus throw, boys. Every Indian team or every Wildrift team at this point, when they see the Nexus, I think something happens to them. They just get overconfident at this point. Try to hit the Nexus, and at this point, Aphelion Esports like finally get some kills on board. They get 3 for themselves back. I think it's too late at this point, regardless. But the game doesn't end, and I think we might have to wait a couple of minutes now, because with Baron spawning and Dragon spawning, I think we'll have to wait before the whole cycle of neutral objectives comes before the game ends. And me and the boys getting a tad bit too aggressive right there, I have to say.
Yep, and now they seem to be getting some anti-heal as well for this Senna. And now the Infernal Dragon has spawned. They have a bit of damage now. The
but the raid boss Garen is here, right? And the Galio ulti gets used, the Misfortune ulti gets used onto Malphite, and this is again a cleanup happening yet again. Oh, they are doing a lot of damage. Kai'Sa's actually doing an insane amount of damage as well. They get a kill onto Diana, but the raid boss Garen is still alive, Kami is still alive. The nice bit of Zonya coming out from Lucian right here. Oh, they might be able to play this off. Imagine if they did not have a 10k gold deficit right here, Stark. This could have potentially been a very different game, right? They just needed to scale a little bit more, not give away these leads, because this fight, even though it's an ace, was awfully darn close.
Yep, and now it's the end. Me and the boys getting the series win, and GG. Aphelion has been defeated. Me and the boys are in very good position to contest against Universe.
Yeah, we're gonna get a season 3 of this chapter, boys, because these guys are not down and out yet. This is their first win of the Wildrift India circuit, as willingly as expected. Not a support being the MVP of the match, 8-1 in 10, playing a beautiful Garen, completely obliterating the front line and the back line of Aphelion India right here. And I think this is where we have to credit me and the boys for finally coming back in the circuit, with their first win. And I think with the scoreboard for them finally, with the score finally on the scoreboard for them, they should look confident enough heading into the next couple of matches. And Stark, what are your thoughts on the series so far?
I mean, good drafting from both teams. I mean, like you said, there was a gap from both sides. Yeah, there was a gap, but then the full AD comp being a big weakness for Aphelion. And Garen, unkillable in the Baron lane. I think Malphite just couldn't decide on what he had to build. He went for the Rod, then he went for the Bramble, and then he went for the Iceborne. By that time, Garen was already very ahead. And unfortunately, that is what costed them the game.
Yeah, and you can see, I think Ishan Place played well. I think as a whole, right, the early game from Aphelion India was great. The fact that they got the double scuttle, the fact that they were able to get priority in lanes that should not have priority was quite impressive. But the moment the dragon fights came, it just felt like Aphelion India did not know what to do. And it just allowed Noda Support to completely get himself a triple kill and then later on a quadra kill for their efforts right here. Even in terms of damage, Ishan Place did a lot of damage too. But I think Oni-chan on that Olaf, as well as everybody chipping out in damage, including the Garen and including to some extent the Senna as well. And deservedly enough, a very, very dominating performance coming out from me and the boys in Game 3. They will win this Series 2-1. Congratulations to them, guys. And this is it for the Contender stream. Stay tuned, guys. In just 20 minutes, we are finally going to see AOT play again. And this time, they will be playing against LevelUp in the Conqueror series of the Wildrift India circuit. We will see you guys in around 15-20 minutes. Thank you so much for tuning in. And Stark, any last words?
Yeah, I'm very excited to see AOT's match. It's going to be a banger game. A spicy game, as Aero says. So, very excited to continue Sunday's night being spent productively. I hope everybody joins.
Let's hope it's a banger, guys. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys in just a few minutes. Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
changes around like an ocean.